In this case right here, Jamaican Jam Tours versus Marwa and D-Mongo. Marwa and D-Mongo, you are proven guilty in this case on all allegations.
Alright, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to send you this conversation I have with Marwa so you can actually see where I'm coming from in this. Peace and love, King of Travel. This is Ankeru from Jam Tours Africa, and I just want to send you this recording of the conversation with I Am Marwa, the brother of D-Mongo. So as you can see, he blocked me right now. As you can see, I'm blocked.
So just for y'all to know one thing, is that I got all the evidence right here in my possession, in my hand. Number one, why did you block Jam Tours when he's just trying to communicate about the transactions?
And as you can see, on the 2nd of April, I sent this message to him. So as you can see, this was the message I sent to him. And I sent him all the transaction that I did with the sister before I came to Kenya and everything. And I sent him the lease agreement that I signed, you know, for the tenant before giving them the house and everything. He replied and he said this to me: "Hello, bro. I will talk to you on your the side of his sister and whatever." So that was it. I never heard back from him again.
So what we want to do, let's get further in this story. So Marwa tells Jamaican Jam Tours that he will holler back at him like he's trying to fix the situation.
Stop the madness, King of Travel. The truth hurts.
You know what I'm saying? To see what really happened. The man never called him back. So what does that tell you about y'all so-called person Marwa and his family, D-Mongo, that y'all always claim people hating on them? This ain't no hating. Let's don't justify a person wrongdoing. Let's try to create a world of treat people the way you want to be treated. Let's continue.
I video call him multiple times, message him. Because what happened is that after I message him the April 2nd, I just forget about it because he's traveling. So I say I'll link him up back when he get to Kenya, then I'll link him back and I'm sure, because to how they view things online, everybody see them as an honest person. So I say I'm not really gonna fight it. I'm just gonna wait it out until he come in Kenya. I'm sure you will organize it and divide up everything and make sure I get my share of what it is that I invest in the apartment. If they want the apartment, they can just give me the money that I spend for the items and take it, because the apartment already making money, you know what I mean? There's a lot of money they make from it already and I don't benefit. So I feel a way about that. So I just say, you know what I mean, let me just wait. Only to find out that.
First thing is, let's don't normalize being fake. Let's normalize doing the right thing. Let me repeat myself. Treat people the way you want to be treated. But we're going to go further in this interview. But listen to me real good. I'm from America, and I don't know about in other countries, but people don't play when it comes to their money. Y'all have to be careful when y'all take people money and hide out. Because let me tell you something, people will take that kind of stuff in their own hand. Don't play with a humble man the way y'all playing with a humble man. Marwa, you're wrong for sitting there and allowing your sister to do that to Jamaican Jam Tours and say that you was going to take care of the business like a big brother supposed to. But you're following your sister up and you think that's cool, bro? You think that's cool, Mara? Man, you need to check yourself. And anybody that backs Marwa in this situation, you just as bad as he is and just as fake as he is. Let's start the interview.
King of Travel, we love your channel. People really crack me up with how confused they are about life. Let's normalize being real and not fake.
It's the King of Travel talk show with real experience, with real culture and people across the world. Let's travel.
So man, this is what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna get this case started right here, man. And I just try to put everything together.
We actually need this in this space because, you know, a lot of foreigners will come to Africa. Africa is a hot cake, you know, everybody's coming over. So this information needs to be out there so people don't come and get, lose their money and lose a lot of stuff, because a lot of time we online watching these influencers and stuff and YouTubers, we feel like say, hey, they are good people and we can just come and throw money at them because you said to yourself that them know the ins and outs, them know people and them can connect you. But you might make the worst mistake when you actually do that. And if you decide to come to Africa and you decide to live, and you cannot come and work here. You have to have an income stream. You have to have some form of income coming in outside, because the pay here is so low, and there's no work. You have to come and have to develop the continent and create jobs and stuff like that. So you're not coming to work and doing it and do those stuff. So you have to be careful where you put your money, and and the type of people you hang around with, and get influenced by. So I just want to tell this story, and I know I might not even get back my investment, but that's okay. But it's just to pay it forward to those who's
But you know
coming.
what though? I want to start it off like this, man. A few things I want to address even before we even do this story. So I guess Modesta TV and Black Beauty TV, they pretty much opened up this whole story, right? They was the first one to get hold of it. Like, who you had the interview with, I can't remember if it was Modesta or Black Beauty. But I saw
it's not really an interview. It was just like I sent them some information, trying to get the news out there, so I could actually, get a response from Mara or the sister. But it was just like I was frustrated to realize that, as I said before, he contact me. I contact him. He say he will get back to me and follow up with the situation, because he was there. Everything about that apartment. Everything was there. He knows. He sleep there. I met him there, and a lot of stuff. So, I was very pissed to find out that he's the one collecting and doing stuff. So I just get, says I'll just send out this information, because this thing is not right. And now when I try to contact or do anything, they all block me on social media and stuff. So, I just, I was just pissed and upset with the situation, but it's just what it is. But anybody do the same thing, because it's wrong to do someone like that, to do so much. I imagine I'll create a website. I'm not sure if you guys know about when they was talking about these beauty secrets and stuff. There's a website. I bring a lot of stuff from Ghana, trying to help and stuff, and all of those stuff is just my money.
Well, I want to say this to you, man. Right is right and wrong is wrong. It ain't no other way around.
It doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. I agree with that. It doesn't matter if there's a law or whatever. There's an agreement. If there's no agreement signed, it's just what it is. You cannot, like, just because my name is not on the lease agreement, it's just like you can just do what you want to do.
I want to say this to you, and definitely do me a favor too. Speak a little bit slower when you speak, so that so I can make sure the audience hear you. But I want to pick up on this story, especially I saw the bishop. The bishop was talking about the story yesterday, but I'm gonna have a talk with Bishop about that, because it don't seem like he got down to the nitty gritty. So me and Bishop gonna have a little talk about that, because we on this right here, it's like you in Supreme Court now. We taking this to a whole nother level. No sugar coat, no beating around the bush. Cause the video went off yesterday after. I heard the bishop was asking you about if y'all had a affair, and once you pretty much said no, the video disappeared. So, and this right here, we want to talk about the reality of what took place between this situation, because I always tell people, treat people the way you expect to be treated. And I'm gonna tell you something what I'm noticing. For some reason, I understand that Dimongo is Marwa's sister. But it seemed like to me, Dimongo is living a shady life out here, doing dirt, and Marwa just as dirty. But I think he accepted it because it's his sister. But instead of he be the big brother to tell his sister to do the right thing, he don't do that. Now I want to also say this too. Marwa, it's not a good thing to be sitting out here playing with people's money the way you are. Because how I know you playing with Jam towards money is because you haven't even contacted him back. So if you was even right in the situation, why wouldn't you contact this man? Why wouldn't you communicate with this man? Well, I mean, what's the deal? Why are you ducking off? I saw the text message where you said to him you was going to get back at him, just like you said the same thing to me. Bro, let me tell you something. One thing about me, you're not going to sit here and pretend. You could pretend to your audience out here that you such a good person, you such a humbling person, but everything happened for a reason, brother. So I'm going to let Jam Tours get the floor right now and explain exactly what happened.
You know, as I said, as I said, it's before that, you know, everything went down, when actually, I actually get some tenants into the place. And as you can see, everything is there that I sent you, that with the agreement and everything. The only reason why I I actually don't have the rights to this apartment is because when I sent all of that money to her and stuff to get my apartment, it was when I was coming to Kenya and I was in Ghana. So, that's the only reason why my name is not on the lease. And, that apartment was for me to stay when I come to Kenya. I would stay there and stuff. And, because I get enough of Ghana now, so I want to see what East Africa look like. So my plan was to just move around East Africa. And just that would be a place where I'll come back to, when I actually want to spend some time in East Africa. So that's the reason why I actually furnish it out and stuff. And then it's a 2-bedroom, so I say, because we're both gonna travel, let's just put it out. And because it's in your country, you will just manage it and handle it and stuff, and stuff like that. So that was that. So she left, and I was there, and I get a full-time tenant because I say to myself that I won't be able to dare to manage it like that with Airbnb and all of that. So I said, let me try to get a full-time tenant. So, it can just be running like that. So once I get the tenant, now we arrange the agreement and everything, and they pay the 1 month's rent and the deposit, and I send her her part of the profit or whatever it is. And and I was there, and only when I reach out to the tenant end of the month for the rent, they're saying that they are dealing with Mongo and stuff. And then after I contact her and stuff, and she blocked me and stuff on our social platform and all that, and WhatsApp and everything.
So let me ask you something. So you furnished this whole apartment and everything?
Well, yeah, partially. Just one bed. She put in it and stuff, but everything else is I who furnish it out.
So, but my whole thing is, so y'all made an agreement. Y'all was supposed to be doing business together.
That is right. That was the agreement. We do business together. But that was always my push from I met her and stuff. I was like, because I'm into business and stuff, I said, let me help you out let's set up some business and stuff and all of that. So it was just like that, because, and that's the thing in my head, I say, oh, this person have a thing online. They have an audience and stuff. It's easy for them to start business and stuff. So I say, let's, what I mean.
So basically,
we both.
So basically, what you was doing is you figured that if you do business with her, since she already got a following, she'll be able to get people in the Airbnb. That's what your whole goal was?
That is correct. And she already doing videos about home and stuff. So I say, let me just invest and just, because I'm ready here in Africa, and, I'm just looking to help and develop continent and stuff in our way. So it was like that.
And you were still in Jamaica at this time when all this took place?
No. I'm actually, as I came to my first stop. I first came to Ghana in 2020 December.
So I want to ask you a question. What do you think that D actually did? She got you to invest the money, but then she did the business with her brother. Is that what you thinking she did? What exactly are you getting out of this situation?
That is right. That's what happened. So once they see that, because right now the apartment is like an asset, because every month the tenant will pay like 75K Kenyan shillings, and then they pay the rent for 450, and then the 350, you know, it should be split 50-50 between us. So it's like free money now. It's like I already set up the apartment, I already get the full-time tenants, they don't have to do nothing. So, you know, I mean, when you
So
think
pretty
about
much,
it now, that's the reason why she pushed me out now and get the brother now to start handling things.
boy, they dirty. So pretty much what they did is you did the idea with D Mungo, but she played a dirty game. Once they start getting the money, she put you to the side and start doing business with Marvel.
That is right.
So tell me this, what's going on with the apartment now?
Well, the last time I heard from the apartment manager is that Mara was collecting and paying the rent. So Mara collect the rent from the tenant, and then he pay the rent, and then the profit, I don't know what he do with it. So, you know, that's what I want to know. That's what I would like him to answer. Answer this. What is happening? That's what I would like to know.
So I got a question. So do you think he still have the apartment, or he don't have it anymore?
Well, the apartment is still there because unless those tenants decide to go, and those tenants are like foreigner, and they actually work in Kenya, so they wouldn't be going anywhere because they you know what I mean. You know, I am the one who actually moved those tenants into the apartment. I'm the one who carried their bags and helped them and all of that. You know, she wasn't in the country at that time. I actually video call her to our tenant and stuff and exchange the contact with the tenant.
So basically, you the one that helped the tenant. You the one bring them in the apartment.
That is right. I am the one who bring in the apartment. I collect the first down payment and first rent.
So they won't give you no more information on what's going on with the apartment situation?
That's correct. So this is the reason all of this happened is that because my name is not on the lease. Because when I sent her the money to get the house, I was in Ghana. So I invited her to Ghana. She came, spent like 2 weeks. And I don't know, not really watch her videos when she was in Ghana. It was me who taking her around and stuff and all of that. Now when she came back to Kenya, I said I'd like to visit Kenya, so that's when I get the house and all of that. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that situation right there is bad, man. And so when you try to contact D Mungo, what exactly happened when the first time you contacted and asked about the situation? Did she even attempt to talk to you, or she just ignore you?
Well, based on when I contact her, you know, she just says she will block me from all platforms and I won't hear from her again, and that's it. You know what I mean? You know, that's what she said. You know what I mean?
Did she talk to you, or she didn't even talk to you?
Well, we exchanged a few words in a way that, like, you know, when I contact the tenant says she will deal with Diana, they are now dealing with Demo and stuff. I contact her, and I was saying to her that, you know, I mean, that's not right. You know what is happening. You know that I pay for all this stuff and things like that. And she blocked me on Instagram, blocked me on WhatsApp, and all of these things.
Oh man, that is dirty, man.
And that's.
So what you get out of the blocking? I feel like she blocked you because she knew she was wrong for what she did.
Yeah, of course. And even up to today, she blocked me. And the last time she unblocked me was to send me some fake documents and stuff. When I make these videos, scamming videos, and she unblocked me, send me some fake documents, and then actually block me again, unblock me, and then, you know, I'm just, you know, these people are very shady. That was the last time she unblocked me, to send me some documents, some, you know, say I'm defaming her and all kind of stuff.
So she's sending some documents because you being honest in a situation, so she's trying to scare you. Like, from what I'm getting,
that is right.
And then Marwa, what happened? I thought you was going to get in contact with Jam's tour. Marwa, I got all the information. I see it, and that's your number, because I got your number too. So I see all the information on the WhatsApp. So why you in contact Jam's tour? You want to know why you ain't contact them? Because y'all playing a bunch of games. You know y'all did wrong. And guess what, bro? Like, how would you sit there and pretending to everybody like you such a good guy and you don't do people wrong, and you got this man out of his money? Because if you was a real person and you were about business, why you ain't contact him back, Marwa? The world need to see this, and all his fans need to see this. This ain't no hating right here. This is bringing reality to the table. And that's real as it get. Because anytime somebody says something about somebody like that, all y'all want to say somebody hating on him. Let's normalize being real. Let's normalize doing people the way you want them to do to you. It's that simple. Stop normalizing for people to be shady and grimy and do people any kind of way. And what kind of icon, a reflection of the community, is a person like I Am Marwa doing stuff like that? Teaming up with his sister D Mungo. The truth is the truth, regardless of sister or not. Because guess what? You should have been man enough, Marwa, to talk to Jam's tour about the situation. Why you ducking and hiding? Because you won't know why, because you're guilty.
To be honest with you, I'm really surprised. You know, I messaged him from April. And it was like when in August, there about September, I was when I actually, you know, contact him now, because I'm saying to myself that I'm waiting for him to come to the village. I'm waiting for him to come back to Kenya so I could actually, you know, I feel like you just sorted out, because he was there at the apartment. He knows everything. He knows everything about that apartment. So I'm surprised to see that, you know, I mean, you know, he didn't actually resolve this issue in a way that, you know, it wouldn't have to come to this situation where, you know, I mean, everyone has to look at you a different way now, you know, and that's how I see it. You know what I mean? I never expect he would do something like that. Like, you know what I mean? He said nothing. In any situation, he's a guy like to come and make fun of people and do things like, you know what I mean? And I never he mentioned nothing about this. It's like, you know what I mean? I'm saying to myself, what is happening?
Well, I'm going to tell you something, boss. Somebody not saying nothing, usually 9 times out of 10 chance because they shady and they down with the program. Because a person who ain't shady, they're going to get in contact with you. From the paperwork, you show me the receipts. I see how much money you invested in it. Did you get any money back on your return?
Hell no. And right now, since 1 year, 1 year and a couple months now, it's like 1 year, October is 1 year, November, December, January. So it's like 1 year and like 3 months. I haven't received anything, and they receive at least every month is 350 US for the profit. So if you had that up for 1 year, you know what I mean, that's the profit from the apartment. That should split 50-50 with me and the sister. So, you know what I mean. And as I'm saying to myself, you know, even to give about this stuff or pay me for the stuff and go out with the apartment. It's already making money. They already made the money, enough money to actually pay me for the stuff that I bought and just make it, and just make everything slide. But, you know, it's so painful that you get nothing on your investment, and you know what you did. You're the one set up everything so this can have a cash flow of money coming in, and you're not benefiting from it. You feel so bad, you know what I mean? You feel bad about yourself.
In American dollars, how much money did you invest in this in American dollars?
Well, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot of, you know, from getting the apartment. Because to get an apartment in Kenya, you know, she never did have the amount of money to actually get paid 1 month's rent, down payment, buy furniture and stuff. You know what I mean? She wasn't like earning that money in YouTube or whatever. So it's kind of impossible, you know what I mean? And that's in the middle of Nairobi. The apartment is that you can look at the city and stuff.
Flag on the play. I want to say this, man. You know what? D Mungo and Marwa, I hope y'all get this message. And I hope y'all hear this loud and clear. They got a saying, say you don't miss your water till your well run dry. Pretty much Jam's tour invested in this situation because y'all couldn't even afford the situation. Y'all tricked this man into investing in a situation for y'all to con him at the end. That was wrong. You know that, right? Y'all got to be careful how y'all treat people, because let me tell you something. What goes around comes around. At the end of the day, y'all didn't have the money to even do this Airbnb. So why y'all gonna take this man money? Now y'all hiding out. Let me tell you something, man. Real talk, like, you don't play with people money, and you don't take people kindness for their weakness, because you might play with the wrong person with the wrong money. Real talk. Not everybody gonna take that life. So take this man and respect this man as a humble man. And I think what y'all need to do, y'all need to holler back at him. You know what I'm saying? And Mara, you need to be a real man and tell your sister she shouldn't be doing business like that. Y'all need to holler back at this man and reconcile the situation. Because right and right is wrong is wrong. And that's just simple as it go. You know what I'm saying? So, boss, man, I'm going to tell you, basically what I'm getting out of this, man, you pretty much was an investor. They take your investment, your idea, and go run with it.
And it's so painful to see that everything is set up, everything is set up, King of Travel. It's like, I'm saying to myself, when I look back at things, I said to myself, like, everything is already set up. It's like a cash flow. It's like you don't have to do nothing. It's like the money just come in every month, like that. You know what I mean? And I'm saying to myself, like, you know, it's so hurt. And she wasn't even in the country. She wasn't like in the country, you know. And that's when I think about it, I'm saying to myself that if I never rent this apartment, I would have the apartment to live in, because they're not gonna pay the rent and the things in the house is not theirs. So obviously, there's many times, you know what I mean, in a situation come and I have to make sure the rent sort out. So it's just because I have this idea, make them have all of this, them have this apartment for themselves, and because my name is not on the lease. And even if my name was not on the lease, if I never like move out of that apartment and decide I want to do that, I'll be the one living in the apartment. Because,
man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Honestly, man, anybody that doing business with them now, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I even trust them, bro. Cause to be honest with you, they done scam so many people. I feel like they can't be trusted. You know what I mean? Just like my situation that I said about him. Like real talk, like they put on this front, bro, like they just such good people. Now everything coming to the light, because if they was good people, they would have done contact you, brother.
Of course they would, of course. Even an apartment manager, because they was there and see that I'm paying all the rent. It's me they contact when they want the rent. It's me, everything is me. So, you know, it's just, you know what I mean, I'm really surprised to see that, you know, and I made contact to actually get my name on the list before, but it was just like, you know, when you just like, you know, you mention it, but it's just, you know, the person just like, you know, I mean, not so interested and stuff. And it's just my negligence. If I didn't want, I could have get my name on that list, but I just never know that I should do something like that. It's just like, so...
Well, no, I get it, man. You know what, man? That's why it's so hard to put your trust in people, man. Like, you know, and that's why I'm the way I am when it comes to people, as far as with money and stuff like that. And that's why I got a very strict policy. Because you notice D-Mongo, every time she laughing like she's so this and that, and she just such the happiest person in the world. And you would think deep down inside, you would never think she would do something shady like that to you. You see what I'm saying? But that just go to show you all that ain't nothing but a front. That ain't nothing but a front for the audience. That's all it is. One thing I want to say is this. If they had even attempted to try to contact you.
You know, well, I reached out to the younger brother because the younger brother was there. They stayed there and stuff. So the younger brother is cool like that. He said that he was trying to reach out to the mom about it.
Who's the younger brother?
Well, David Jr., that's the younger brother.
Okay, tell me about David Jr.
Well, he's a cool youth, you know what I mean? Because from, you know, what I know is that him and the sister is very close and stuff in a way. Because I know him first before I met the brother. So it was him. We used to talk and stuff. You know, he's a cool youth. So, you know, and he said that he'll get back to the mother. I talked to the mother and stuff and stuff. But I know maybe after the situation, like that was before. That was like before everything when I just bring up the situation. So maybe after now the brother and maybe the sister they start to, collide. So him just maybe back off and in a way like that. He not really worry with anything. But when I talked to him at first, he said that he's gonna speak to his mom to see what they can do about it because he actually know everything. He was actually surprised to see that I'm not getting my fair share out of this apartment and I have no access no more to this apartment because what I mean. He was there. He was there and see everything. He's the one actually help her to move in the beds and stuff when I send the money while I was in Ghana to buy stuff to put in the house and stuff. So he knows everything, and African Tigress was there. She came there and spent a few nights with us. With like fixing up the house and stuff. She did know a carpenter and she get a carpenter to come. And I paid the money to put the decor and stuff and stuff. So, everybody around them know everything because but it was like a thing, you know what I mean? So, it was just like that. So I'm not here, I'm just here to say the truth, and that's the truth, it's just the truth. Once you're a part of something, it's just the truth. So I'm not saying anything to say to drag no one or anything, but it's just what it is, you know what I mean?
You know what, this ain't about dragging nobody. The truth is the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I always tell people don't do nothing to cause a problem for somebody to call you out. I think that's the most shadiest stuff ever because in reality, they didn't even have the money to do none of this.
That's
you
what
pretty
I'm
much
saying.
was the investor. How could you take the investor money and run off with the investor money and don't even contact him? Block him on every social media site. Block his phone number. Like, come on, man. I mean, if y'all always talk about multi-million-dollar house, D-Mungo. Well, if y'all got so much multi-millions like y'all talking, won't y'all get this man his money back? It's simple as that. Won't you get this man what you own? Well, y'all talking about multi this and multi that. Man, let me tell you something, man. Real talk. I hope your moms get to see this video right here, man, and tell y'all to be ashamed of where y'all carrying yourself. Real talk. Because you know what, you need to square business away because it's bad business. You don't do that kind of stuff to people. Don't use your platform to manipulate nobody. Because that's what you're doing. People looking up to you on your platform, not because of you, Marwa, not because of you, D-Mungo. It's only the algorithm. They control everything. They gave you some fame. You did not do that on your own. Remember that. The algorithm could bring you up and the algorithm could bring you down. So at the end of the day, don't use your fame to scam people because that's what you're doing. People respect you, look up to you, feel you got this big audience only because the algorithm gave it to you. The algorithm gave you center stage. Ain't nothing special about none of y'all. And I'm going to tell it for what it is. At the end of the day, my brother, I want to say this right here, man. I want to go ahead and close out on this thing right here. And I want you to let them know what are you asking for in this situation. Because I feel you demand respect right now. You need your respect as a man because when you invested this money, you ain't had no problem. You trusted them. African Tigress, Davey Jr., Mara, all of them was in the circle seeing what's going on. So what are you asking them right now, my brother?
Well, I'm not really asking for much, I just want like the family to get involved in this. And how they want to divide it up, I'm not gonna say I should get this or I should get that because they already know. So I would love for somebody from the family member should call me or message me and say, hey, I know we on this, I know you invest in this apartment, whatever. I'm gonna give you this and just square it off. And I can just forget about it and we just move on. But I am not saying I want this, I want that, I want that.
Okay, so listen, I want to say this. This is what I'm getting out of Jam Tours. Number one, Jam Tours ain't really worried about the money like that anyway. He just needs some respect in the situation.
That is right, because
he needs some negotiation. He needs y'all to be man up and woman up. Everybody make a mistake. He understand it. You know what I'm saying? He's ashamed that y'all did that to him. Now, don't get it twisted. Anybody, because he had more respect for y'all than that. So he don't like that, but he willing to sit to the table and do this the right way, the business way. The ducking and hiding and dodging is no good. Stop playing these childish games, man. Mama, the big brother, the D-Mungo, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. How you gonna go to people and try to act like you such this good, humble dude and doing this man like this? So what I'm getting out of him, he just wants y'all to come clean and be real about the situation, bro. Real talk, that's what he asking. Am I telling the truth or a lie?
That's so correct. What hurt me the most, King of Travel, is that these people, because I am on social media, but I do social media for my business, veganchoicefoods.com. You can maybe check it out and whatever if you're into health. But because maybe I'm not like big on YouTube and stuff, they feel like they can just block people. And because you're small nobody know you, and like you cannot do nothing. But they don't know that, what I mean, I don't really want to be on YouTube. They feel like it's them alone control the internet. So when they block me like that, I feel very, what I mean, disrespectful to see that somebody can do you that, just block you and you just forget about it. I'll be out forever talking about this if I don't actually get, what I mean, some respect and my investment back, or something just to show that I did this, and it wasn't like I was wrong. It was like I'm trying to tell a lie on anyone. It's the truth. So, I will be forever talking about this and giving out interviews to anyone who want to know the truth about this, until the family, Mara, or anyone can come and resolve this issue and it goes away. Because, the internet doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. What I mean, you're there because you feel like you have a few subscribers. You can actually do people dirt and just block them on the internet, and it just goes away like that. It doesn't work like that.
That's not the way it works.
It doesn't work.
So in so many words, man.
If you on the internet, everything that you do to someone, it should be pure and true, because everything that goes on the internet stays on the internet.
That's something to think about.
And these things will come back to haunt you. What I mean? So this is definitely not right. So I'll just like for them to contact me and resolve this issue, and we move forward.
And you know what, man? So crazy about it, man. It's all about communication. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Marwa, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. Look how you communicated with this man. So that's what you do. You just block people numbers. That's how you do. So you get people, you scam them out of money. You let your sister them do this, and you block people. That's what you do. So, man, so you a pretender, bro. So you got these fans that's following you and don't even know the real side of you. But they'll come on somebody like my channel call me a hater. What kind of hate is this?
Yeah, it cannot be it. How can it be it? If somebody do you wrong, they do you wrong. It doesn't mean like because you and that's the thing. People is so brainwashed, and they think, they just think different. I don't understand how people can actually, somebody do something wrong and then you still want to make it right because you're a follower of the person. That's like,
That's why I always say, let's don't normalize fake behavior. Let's normalize treat people the way you would like to be treated. Dimongo, how would you feel if somebody did this to you? Marwa, how would you feel if somebody did this to you? It's that simple. This has nothing to do with hate. What it's called, we gonna set the record straight. Because you know what, if you claim you got a heart and you this and you that, be a man and reach back out to Jam Tours. Remember the investment that he invested in that project. Remember y'all ain't had the money, he had the money. Don't take this man money and his time and run with it. That's disrespectful and that's dirty. Be a big brother and be a real brother. Don't be a snake because your sister being a snake. Real talk, bro. But I'm going to close out, man. I'm going to let you close out, man. And it is what it is, my bro.
One love, King of Travel. Respect and thank and honor for this interview to get
One
this
love.
word out there.
For sure.
I hope that this will actually, this interview will bring peace to me and something will happen from it. Somebody will reach out and we resolve this issue.
Hey, listen, one call away, y'all. One call away. Multi-millionaires. Y'all see y'all got so much money. Y'all talking this big boy talk. Pay this man a little bit of change. He ain't want much from you. Put him on a payment plan or something. Stop being disrespectful.
Yes, that's been very disrespectful. To do something, it's like I am nobody. when I think about it in my head, I said to myself, I take myself from Jamaica. You know what I mean? Quit 9 to 5, find a way, and come back to Africa and have a family. And you want to do me that? I'm not gonna take it like that. I'm not gonna take it lightly. This is not some, how many person can leave from the Caribbean, come to Africa, and what 3 years still standing strong and living normal, like normal, so and doing things, and you just want to come, and she's just a small girl. She's not like, she's at maybe my age mate or anything. I just see her as somebody that, what I mean, to where she coming from and stuff. I'm saying to myself that, what I mean, I'll just take a bet on her.
It's unbelievable, man.
And stuff. So, it's like, I don't see how them want to make me feel small, like I am nobody. I am like shocked to see that. You know what I mean? I'm shocked. So I just, respect and thanks. And I'm sure maybe in the future we can do something together positive to actually the development of Africa. And nobody knows, the race is not for the swift, but who can endure. We come to Africa, we endure it. And I'm sure, by the time everything process out, the universe already see and know what in our heart, and know what we'd like to do for people. And everything will come our way at the right time, so we can help a few brothers and sisters the right way and move this continent forward.
Move this continent forward.
So
that's respect, my brother.
One love. We'll talk
One
soon.
love, my brother.
All right.
Peace.
Oh man, the only thing I can say is what an interview. So my thing is Marwa and D Mungo, what are you gonna do about this situation? Yeah, African Tigress, all y'all saw this. Davy Jr., you witnessed this also. How do y'all feel that y'all supposed to be an icon in the community, the famous village, and this is what the famous villagers are doing? Is that what it is? Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. You have to remember one thing, that people are looking up to you. And yeah, Aaron, I just want to tell you this too, buddy. We're watching you closely. Because you're Mara, right-hand man from America that handles his money. And we just want to let you know that we're waiting for the Indians to come to Africa. That the fans donated this money for the Indians to come to Africa. We're waiting. That's the only thing I'm going to tell you. We're watching the actions right now. Because we don't know whether we can trust the situations with the donation of the money. Is the money going towards the causes that y'all say that the money is going towards? I'm sorry. Y'all showed these actions. We didn't do any false allegations against y'all. Y'all showed these actions yourself. So Aaron, the new kid on the block, be careful who you affiliate yourself with. Because we believe that the hands of one is the hands of all. Welcome to Off the Beaten Path.
It's the King of Trouble Talk Show with real experience, with real culture and people across the world. Let's travel.
It's Goldie, the king of travel. Everywhere got a ghetto, everywhere got a slum, everywhere got rich people, everywhere got bums. Round and round we go, round and round we go. There's so much changes, but everything seems to be the same. Everywhere I go,
Going to the cathedral.
Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy King of Travel, man. Just right now in the secret cathedral, you know what I'm saying? Checking out the area, man. And I tell you the truth, man, it's a beautiful cathedral, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody worship our higher power different, man. It's a beautiful place. It's a welcome off the beaten path. You feel me? So yeah, they just speaking about, you know what I'm saying, the church and the cathedral. You know what I'm saying, the secret cathedral. So definitely, man, you know, this is just another part of traveling, you know what I mean? It's doing more stuff in the city and seeking more places to go, man. Welcome off the beaten path, man. What a beautiful day. And let's travel, man, with the King of Travel. Yeah, man, so we riding this train on out. Yeah, man, so we just now touched down outside in the train, man. That's a good train ride, too. Definitely, man. That's why, man, I'm gonna definitely put that on my bucket list. That's for sure. Definitely.
Is the worldwide traveler, also known as the King of Travel. His life is like a movie. They think they got you figured out, but they really don't. Remember, don't just talk about it, be about it. Remember, don't talk about it, just be about it. Think bigger than your city. Let's travel. Let's travel. Thanks for watching Mr. Midas, the Worldwide Traveler, aka the King of Travel. But hey, stay tuned. The best is yet to come. To be continued. Mr. Midas, the Worldwide Traveler, also known as the King of Travel. His life is like a movie. Yeah, they think they got you figured out, but they really don't. Remember, don't talk about it, just be about it. Think bigger than your city. Yeah, come on, let's travel.
Yeah, man, so welcome off the beaten path, man. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? We go in other countries, man, and see what the culture's about, see what people really doing, man. Beautiful place, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue to travel, you feel me? Yeah, man,
Midas, the Worldwide Traveler, also known as the King of Travel. His life is like a movie. They think they got you figured out, but they really don't. Remember, don't just talk about it, be about it. Remember, don't talk about it, just be about it. Think bigger than your city. Let's travel. Let's travel. Thanks for watching Mr. Midas, the Worldwide Traveler, aka the King of Travel. But hey, stay tuned. The best is yet to come. To be continued.
Yo, man, what's good? This your boy King of Travel, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. We're about to go on this tour, man. We're about to go on the sky train high in the sky, man. Welcome to Colombia, man. It's the reason why they call me the King of Travel. Let's tour. Welcome to Bogota, Colombia. Yo, make sure y'all stay tuned on my YouTube channel. Next stop, Africa. Let's go. Welcome to Off the Beaten Path.
I got a quick question for you. Are you ready to travel the world? Do you want to see how the locals really live? Alright, now listen to me closely. The situation might get a little dangerous, so don't try this at home, huh? The beaten path isn't for everyone. So join Mr. Midas, the world traveler, aka the King of Travel.
Recycled material or recovered from debris or sometimes the garbage. So wood.
So they just pretty much get the scraps and they make the houses.
Yes, at the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, Colombia definitely my spot, man. I come to Colombia a whole lot, man. Yeah, definitely, man. So how was Ecuador, man? I'm supposed to visit Ecuador real soon.
Ecuador is nice too. It's a small country.
Yeah, small country?
Small country.
Okay, okay.
The distance are small.
Is there a lot of indigenous people over there?
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of indigenous. Okay, Ecuador.
A lot of indigenous.
Yeah.
Midas, the worldwide traveler, also known as the King of Travel. His life is like a movie. They think they got you figured out, but they really don't. Remember, don't just talk about it, be about it. Remember, don't talk about it, just be about it. Think bigger than your city. Let's travel. Let's travel. Thanks for watching Mr. Midas, the Worldwide Traveler, aka the King of Travel. But hey, stay tuned. The best is yet to come. To be continued.
Yeah, beautiful day, man. Beautiful day. Gotta make sure the pigeons eat too, you feel? Word, man. Just feeding the pigeons a little bit. Venezuela before I go on this tour, you know what I mean? Let's go.
Welcome to Worldwide Traveling Off the Beaten Path News with Mr. Midas, the King of Travel. Let's tour the world from resorts to some of the most dangerous hoods. Don't y'all want to see how the locals live? Let's travel.
What's good? This your boy King of Travel, man, heading into Caracas, Venezuela. So, man, you know what I mean? So y'all stay tuned, man, and make sure y'all tune into my channel, Worldwide Travel Off the Beaten Path. Let's see what Caracas, Venezuela is about. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Y'all gonna understand why they call me the King of Travel. Let's go. Yeah, man, beautiful day, Venezuela, man. We about to do this. We about to definitely do this, man. Yo, man, what's good, man? The boy King of Travel, man. Just touched down, man. Right now I'm in Caracas, Venezuela, so I'm gonna tour the city a little bit, man. Y'all stay tuned and make sure y'all see the full story on my YouTube channel. You know what I mean? The King of Travel, welcome to Off the Beaten Path. And that's the only way we do it, man, for sure. Caracas, Venezuela. Another beautiful day, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to Caracas, Venezuela. Check out the city a little bit, man, and see what's happening over here in Venezuela. Y'all stay tuned with the King of Travel. Yeah, so definitely getting to know some of the culture and see what's happening over here. Yeah, so right now, man, we just touring the place. I'll tell you one thing, it's definitely beautiful place, you know. Historical, give a different vibe, you know what I'm saying? Go walk down some of these back streets and see what's happening over here. So before I go to South Mountain, I get to tour the city a little bit, you know, just check out the town, man. This is a different vibe of a town right here, you know what I'm saying? You know, it got that, how could I say it? I guess Caribbean feel. You know, historical Caribbean vibe, you know? A little tour down this little street right here. See what's happening, man. Yeah, I like the atmosphere. You know, I like how the town look. Got a lot of clothing stores and stuff like that. And, you know, so we just touring the area, you know? Beautiful city. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know the name of this city right here right now. I'm just lost right now. I'm lost in the sauce. I'm checking the town, but that's what I do when I go out the country. Sometimes I don't know where I'll be at, you feel me? But it's all good. I find my way through. You know what I'm saying? You ain't seen nothing yet now. This is just the beginning. It's the reason why they call me the King of Travel, so y'all stay tuned. Man, what's good, man? Beautiful day, Caracas, Venezuela, man. Let me tell y'all something. We about to travel today and see what's really good. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? What's popping off in Caracas? You know what I mean? Look at all these birds. The bird gang just touched down. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. I love to see the pigeons grabbing something to eat, man. You feel me? Yeah, by the pound. That's it right there. Welcome to Caracas, Venezuela. Bird. Let's travel. Yeah, man, we got pigeons by the pound. Shit, yeah, man. Feeding the pigeons a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Giving them a little food and chilling out, man. For real, they love to eat. That's one thing I can say. As long as you got the food, the pigeons coming. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Caracas, Venezuela. Yeah, beautiful day, man. Beautiful day. Gotta make sure the pigeons eat too, you feel? Word, man. Just feeding the pigeons a little bit. Venezuela before I go on this tour, you know what I mean? Let's go.
Midas, the worldwide traveler, also known as the King of Travel. His life is like a movie. They think they got you figured out, but they really don't. Remember, don't just talk about it, be about it. Remember, don't talk about it, just be about it. Think bigger than your city. Let's travel. Let's travel. Thanks for watching Mr. Midas, the worldwide traveler, aka the King of Travel. But hey, stay tuned. The best is yet to come. To be continued.